Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry, I got the laughs. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Show. I just had Remy here, and he's like, "I smell rosemary," and I'm like, "Maybe I should ask her first." Oh man, Remy's too funny. I smell rosemary. Or is that rosemary I smell? Something like that. He said something like that. Is that rosemary I smell? I'm like, maybe you should ask her first before you smell her. How's everyone doing today? Today is Tuesday, of course. Hello there. Today is Thursday. Hope you all are having a magical start to your day. It is raining here in the Northeast. Of course, every time I plan on going out and mowing the lawn, it rains. So it's just the way it is. It's just the way that luck has it. So it gives me a little bit of a break. I don't have to mow the lawn today. You can put it off until tomorrow or the next day. So, and I'll gladly do that. What else do we have for news today? Nothing much going on as far as news goes. Still playing some Jedi Survivor. Really enjoying that game. I don't know if you guys are watching it or not, but I am enjoying it quite a bit. I like the only thing is the graphics seem a little bit wonky, right? It seems a little washed out, and I don't know. They say if you play with your PS5 HD settings, you can fix it. I haven't decided to even. I don't want to mess it up worse, is what I'm saying. I know that they're having a real big issue with it on the PC. So I don't want to mess with it. I don't mind it where it's at. It looks okay still. It just seems a little bit cloudy, I guess, is the right word. It's got like that white kind of look to it all the time. And but we'll see. I'll keep playing it. And if I decide to mess around with the graphics,
Okay, listen.
We'll see.
Don't take on too much. We're here for you.
Well, thank you so much. As you can see, I moved the trees. When I read the comment from Peter Ferguson, I always stay in the game after I get done recording the show. And so I said, well, let me go check on the trees. And of course, I moved them. So then I had to go back and comment on Peter's, on his post saying, I was wrong. You can move the trees now. They fixed it. Either they fixed it or they could always be moved. Because if you look at these trees, right? If you look at these trees, look, see my inventory is full. I expanded my inventory and it's still full. But if you look at these trees, sometimes if you don't hit them in the right area, you won't be able. It's a very small. It's a very small area. See, if you look on, well, of course, now it's going to be like everywhere I touch it. There you go. If you try to get it from one of these sides, it won't let you move it. But it's a very weird area. Like, see here, there we go. It's like right at the top. So sometimes it seems as if you can't move them, but you just have to move around the tree and find that little sweet spot it has to move it. All right. So I put them here in this little like dream area. I put a hammock over here, and it looks a lot better at nighttime, I think. So, but I like it. I like the area. I don't know if I'll leave it there. I might move it somewhere else. I don't know. I'm still kind of playing around with odd designs here for this area. And of course, I have the casita up there, which I always love to see. Very nice. So that is the tree dilemma is over. That is it for the trees. Not much else that is going on for the game. We still haven't gotten any word on what's going on. The update for what's going on with the next update. Still waiting to hear some kind of hint. Hopefully they have news coming soon, because we've got about 2 weeks of this update left. So you've got 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks from tomorrow. this update will end. So that will be it. Then we'll be moving into summertime, and of course we have the contest going on. If you aren't playing the contest, that's now's a good time to jump in before people get too many points on you. So yeah, that's going on now. I don't know anything else I've got for gaming news. It's just right now kind of a slow period. Everyone's waiting for the new Zelda to come out. I'm still working on my capture card. Hopefully I'll have it done by this weekend so I can jump in some games of Splatoon 3 with people this weekend. So plan on it. Probably this weekend at some point I will do that. I have to get a longer wire from my computer to... It's just such a crazy setup. It's like, I don't know why Nintendo doesn't put recording features into their Switch. Every other console has it to be able to stream, to be able to... I don't know why Nintendo hasn't... I guess they concentrate more on the game and they don't really care about the rest of it. But you could only record for 30 seconds and then that's it. They need to actually add streaming to their console. It would be so much easier. Instead of having to go out and get a capture card and have all these wires going to a computer and then into the... It's just really it's a pain. So it would be much easier if they decided to just kind of catch up with everyone else and allow streaming and allow recording on their console. But we'll see if that comes in the future. They have plans for a new console coming out at some point, I'm sure. Let us see. We have got the trivia today, of course. The question was, what planet does Yoda reside on when Luke goes for training in The Empire Strikes Back? And of course the answer is Dagobah. Dagobah is the answer. The new question for today is, in The Empire Strikes Back, during the Battle of Hoth, what was the name of Luke Skywalker's tail gunner in his, what's the name of that ship? Oh, it was there, now it's gone. It's gone. My mind just went blank, it's gone. Oh, what is it? Snowspeeder. There we go. Snowspeeder. I thought it was gone there for a second. I mean, if it had been me as a kid, I could have snapped that answer out just like that. But it was gone. Snowspeeder. What was the name of Luke's tail gunner? And he says his name, right? He says his name a few times. What was the name of Luke's tail gunner in his Snowspeeder when they were attacking those huge walkers, the AT-ATs? He was his tail gunner. So what was his name? That is the trivia question for today, for tomorrow. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have here for today's trivia questions. We have a few here. Let's see. We have a reply for Kristy Crow from Neojet. Neojet is giving her and her mother's Switch code. So there you go. Her Switch friend codes are there for you to see. Okay. Okay. And what else do we have here? We have a comment from... Let me see. Got to go scroll down here a little bit. Ikanta Rose says, Great Man Gaming, thank you so much. That means a lot to me on how to make blue ink. Oh, I had posted that. I was going to mention her in the video, and I did. So we lived up to that, and you're welcome, Ikanta. Thank you for being part of the community. Appreciate that. Kristy Crow says, I would not want to live to be 108. No, thank you.
Wait till I tell Slink about this place.
No, really? You wouldn't want to be 108? I don't know. I think the alternative kind of scares me. See here. Darcy Digiacomo says, Luke meets Yoda on Dagobah. That is correct. Thank you. Kristy Crow says, Dagobah. Kristy Crow says, my game name used to be Queen Amidala. All right, so you're a Star Wars fan, aren't you, Kristy? Angela Davis says, good morning. For trivia, the planet was Dagobah. I hope you have a magical day. Thank you, Angela. You too. Have a magical day. Kristy Crow says, rip Mo money. Oh, I know. I was in such a horrible mood yesterday when I came in here. I should go to Twitter after I get done the Daily Show, because losing dogs like Mo Money really, really hits me hard. It really, really kicks me in the heart hard. I mean, it's like, I've been stepped on, and I get upset, and then I bring it to the show, and I've decided I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm probably going to go and look at Twitter after the show, and I'm not going to bring any more of the they were removed from the list. I only want positivity here. So if I bring she was removed from the list, that's not positive. And it's not like I'm ignoring it. It's that there's nothing that we can do about it. The only thing we can do about it is move on and try to save the ones that are here. There's nothing that I can do about what has already been done. It hurts me, but I don't want to bring that here every morning. I don't want to have that kind of vibe. I felt like yesterday that vibe was kind of like overriding my general mood, because I was upset about what happened to Mo Money, because I really championed for her. I mean, it was just a sad situation, and I hate the sad. I mean, they're all sad situations, mind you, but it's just particularly sad in that case. But I'm not going to go into that. I just want to say that I'm not going to do the animals that have been removed anymore on the channel, because I don't want to bring sadness to people. This is a positive channel about positivity, and I'm not going to even look at the Twitters until after the show, and then kind of deal with it on my own, instead of having it affect my, because I have to come in here and I have to be on, and I kind of I don't want to be sad. I don't want to so I have to kind of mask any kind of hurt, but it comes through, right? It comes through. And I think it came through in the umbrella thing yesterday, because I was just, the thing about the umbrella, and I got a few comments here that I'm reading right now about the umbrella, and you guys are really on about those umbrellas. You guys are really on about those. I'm like, it's an umbrella. I get the fact that the umbrellas are free. They're part of the game. They add to, the dress, the dress up factor and stuff like that. And that's fine. And that's not really what, where I was going in my mind. Okay. The whole thing about the umbrella was that, what, in this game, I'm still picking red flowers up in Frosted Heights. All red flowers still, not fixed. Every flower up there is red. I'm still picking red flowers. I don't know what, so I have to pick them all and get them in my inventory to tell which ones I have. So that has not been fixed. The Dream Fizz is still making marvelous jelly. It's not making Dream Fizz. That has not been fixed. These things are just game breaking. Well, not game breaking, but you can't, they're kind of annoying. I mean, we want to make the Dream Fizz. We want to pick flowers and know what they are before, they're taking up our inventory, and yet they haven't been fixed yet, but you're making umbrellas, right? This is what I'm saying. So that's where I was going with that yesterday. It's not the fact that I don't like umbrellas. It's not the fact that I don't like having free things in my inventory. I do. I absolutely see the charm in it. I do. I was just in that kind of an odd mood where it's like, I had just come off of Twitter, and I was trying to mask my hurt, my pain, and then I get hit with the, oh, we're making umbrellas. And yet we have all these glaring other issues that are in this game that haven't even been addressed yet. And it's been a month, right? Or close to a month. And I guess it hasn't been that long. It's been a few weeks. But that's where I was going, and maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe it's like, well, we'll get to it whenever, who cares about Dream Fizz is what they're saying. Who cares about red flowers being the only flower that's up in frosted heights? You guys can deal with that. We're going to make umbrellas. That's what I was saying. So I want to apologize to everyone who was upset by that, or who thought I was being snarky. I was being a little snarky about the umbrellas, but now this is why. This is what I was saying. I just want things fixed. I want to make Dream Fizz, But we're going to keep it in a positive mood, and I apologize if I was a little bit snarky yesterday. I do get that way. I have that kind of. I'm a Gemini. I do get a little snarky. So anyway, Kristy Crow.
Good morning, partner.
Tomorrow, my birthday will be 2 years since the last time I saw my grandma. She was gone 2 months later. We celebrated my birthday and my grandparents' 60th anniversary that day. It was definitely special, but it makes me sad on my birthday now. I can understand that. Yeah, loss is always hard, and I'm going to say this, but you have to look at the positive side of life. Your your grandparents were married for 60 years. That's amazing. You had them at your birthday, you celebrated, and, I try to look at the positive parts of life. It's hard to lose people. Listen, I've lost people, as well. But I want to, well, in fact, I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and she was like, you know what, you're so positive about your life experiences. You never talk about, and I know all these bad things that have happened to you in your life, Gray, but you only talk about what great experiences that you've had. You never talk about the bad stuff. And I'm like, yeah, because I don't want to dwell on the bad stuff, because it makes me sad. I don't want to be sad. I want to be happy, and I want to, I love a lot of things that have happened throughout my life. I love these experiences, and I want to talk about them, and I want to be happy and relive them. It's just, it makes me happy. It's all the good memories that you have, that you store, that are going to make the difference, Kristy. The sad ones will, of course, make you sad, but when you're on your birthday, remember the great things about your grandparents. Celebrate them, okay? And it will change. It will change for you. It will change what your birthday means. If you're celebrating your grandparents and the life that you had with them, their anniversary, their happiness, their love, you cannot do anything else but smile and be happy on that day. All right, so happy birthday to you. I hope you have a wonderful one. Holly Larson says, Dagobah is where Yoda lived and where he trained Luke. That is correct. Thank you so much, Holly Larson. Red K says, 2018, are you telling me you've never played New Horizons? I was wrong about playing New Horizons. I thought it was 2018 I played it. It was 2020 when it actually came out. So I played it during the pandemic. For the first probably half year, I played it. Then I stopped playing. I got the aquarium, went out, and I caught the sharks and the whales and had all that stuff. I love like the art dealer that used to come up in the boat behind the island, and he would sell you art, and you had to choose which one was a fake, which one was it. Absolutely love that idea. What a great idea that was, and had some wonderful art pieces. I love the museum, all that stuff, but I stopped playing. I don't know why I stopped playing it, but. So Red K says, if you ever play again, do you want to come to my island? Well, sure. If I played it again, I would definitely visit your island, Red K. Thank you so much for the offer. Let's see. We have Pink Rose. Pink Rose says, good morning. Trivia answer is Dagobah. Have a magical day. Well, thank you so much, Pink Rose. Pink Rose says, I was able to move my dream tree. I haven't tried moving it to other biomes. Yeah, I got them. You can move it to other biomes. Right after I read Peter's his post yesterday, I decided to try it again just to make sure that what I said was correct. And I had to recorrect myself and say, no, you can move them. Pink Royal says, I think the umbrella is a great idea. See, here we go. The umbrellas. Geez, great man. Have you no little sisters or daughters? I do. Okay, I have 8 sisters. Hard to believe, right? I have 8 sisters. One of them is my biological sister. She's 11 months younger than me. The other 7 are stepsisters because my stepfather was, a few years older than my mother. I think his oldest daughter was the same age as my mother. But he had 7 daughters. They're still alive. He isn't. So, yeah, and they're all just, we don't speak anymore. They're people. Let's just say that. And I have a younger brother who's 12 years younger than me, who lives in California. My sister lives in Arizona, and I'm in New York. And I have 2 daughters, and I have 1 son. So, yeah, I do have daughters. So, yes, I know about the idea about dressing up, playing dolly, and all that stuff. It's called playing dolls, yes. I make up stories all the time when I'm playing games like Dreamlight Valley. Anyway, I think umbrellas are a great addition. I do, too. I'm not saying they're a bad addition. I'm just saying, I was being a little snarky because of all of the, the glaring issues that still reside in Dreamlight Valley, like all the red flowers. Come on. I want different colored flowers. I don't want to have to flood my inventory to find, like a black flower, because I was looking for them yesterday up there. Yeah, so you're giving off old man killjoy vibes. You kids, get off my lawn. No. Get off my lawn. Get off my Dreamlight lawn. No, I know. It was just, it got a little bit, like, I don't know. If you think about it, I just was at the point of where, even though I was in kind of an odd mood yesterday coming in, but it was just the idea that, don't you guys have other things to fix? And, but it is what it is. Let's move past that, the umbrellas. All right. I apologize for my, my Gemini other side. Pink Girl says, I was able to put it in another biome edit. When you move it out of the biome, it gets a little glitchy. So you can move it around in the biome it's in, but don't take it out. I got them all out pretty, without any issues. All of them. Oh, just got a little lag right there. Appreciate the comments, Pink Rose. Even calling me an old man. You kids, get off my lawn. Red K says, Donald runs weird and Mickey sits weird. Okay. Brenda McBride says, Dagobah was the planet Yoda trained Luke on. That is correct. Thank you so much, Brenda. Brenda says, the chest might be on your left when you first enter the jungle. I'm second guessing myself, LOL. Okay. So the chest with the Lion King nightlight could be on the left if you go into the Lion King realm and look on the left where you see, or where you find Simba, and you could get a free nightlight. So there you go. Thank you, Brenda. Neojet says, good morning, gamers, or time of day for trivia. It's Dagobah. The names of the planet in Star Wars are silly. And you know what? They really, it takes a lot to come up with names. Can you imagine having to name everything in all those movies? All those creatures, all those ships, it's got to be a chore. I'm sure once George Lucas made his fortune that he hired people to do. He probably has his own planet naming department, right? The planet naming department. And Dagobah, maybe he sat there and was like, oh, I wish this day would go by. And he's like, day go by, Dagobah, Dagobah, Dagobah's the name of where, you know, he's probably been, he was like sitting there for like 3 days trying to figure out a name for the planet where Yoda was going to reside. He's like, no, I wish this day would go by faster. Dagobah, 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 Dagobah. Yes, that's the name for Yoda. Yeah. I'm sure that's what happened. I'm sure. Tell us, George. Tell us the truth. Isn't that how it happened? It's like somebody just made them up, said, oh, yeah, that's what they did. Of course they're made up. They didn't go in a dictionary and say, oh, I want to use the word Dagobah. It's not in there. Dreamlight Valley is part dress-up game. Yes, it is. The umbrellas make perfect sense because we're all playing pretend. Exactly. And I'm not refuting that. I'm not refuting that at all. My friend code. Okay, so here we go. Neojet has got her friend code in here. I'm going to read it in case people don't see it. So, Neojet's friend code for the Nintendo Switch is SW-2784-6021-5720. All right. And my mom's friend code, so this is for Pink Rose, is SW-4801-4625-2804. There you go. Those are the friend codes for Neojet and her mother if you wish to add them on Switch, which I will probably be doing this weekend. I am going to be playing this weekend to test out my system, recording, all that stuff for the upcoming Zelda game. Make sure to read them to see. Make sure to read more to see them. Yes, gotcha. Have a magical Christmas day. You too. Have a wonderful holiday. Red K says it. I know it. Or Red K says I know it doesn't make it a big deal, but you said that you don't know why. That's good news or big news. And I was just answering you. I have seen people asking for umbrella. Hey, you guys are really on the umbrella thing. Yeah, I gotcha. We're good on the umbrellas, okay? All right. I've apologized for like the kind of snarkiness. We're good with umbrellas. Thank you so much, Red K. FabRachel says Yoda is from Dagobah. That is true. Thank you so much. And we have keywords going on here. We're going to skip those. Okay, we're good. Pink Rose commenting on Find Grease Part 2 from Jedi Survivor. I'm really enjoying this playthrough. It's like watching a TV show. I like how you try to explore before you move on. Anyway, another great video. You definitely deserve to take breaks. I do take breaks sometimes. All right, that is all the comments. Did we do... Yeah, I did the trivia for tomorrow. That is the tail gunner for Luke in the Hoth battle. Let us go up and have a look at our friend Mr. Scrooge, Frosted Heights. And look at all of these red flowers. They're still all red. My. They're still red. We have no other color flowers here but red flowers. I gotta clean this place up again. I cleaned it yesterday, believe it or not. I'm not gonna grab those. There we have it. Red flowers everywhere. Red. It just doesn't. You know, that's why I was a little snarky about. It's like, this is still here. Anyway, let's go in and check out the check this out. All right, we have the $40,000 showcase window is $16,000 today. That's a lot of cannolis. Futuristic red jumpsuit from Wall-E for $16,000. All right.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
$1,200 for the classic white tuxedo.
Thank you kindly.
That's a nice looking tuxedo, actually. You know what? Maybe I should grab that. I'm going to grab it because I like it. I like it. I might have that on one day. We've got For 900, the brown
Greetings,
artist
neighbor.
satchel from Tangled. Satchel. I don't want that. Thank you very much, Scrooge.
Thank you kindly.
2,000
Good day,
for the
dear.
blue performance sneakers from Mickey and Friends.
Bye-bye.
5,600
Good day,
for the yellow goggles.
Bye-bye now.
15,000 for the gold treasure medallion.
Oh, yeah. Thank you kindly.
Morning.
600 for the
Greetings,
blue
neighbor.
zip-up hoodie.
Oh,
12,000
Good day,
for
dear.
the blue eco suit from Wall-E.
ah. Bye-bye.
26. He's playing his
greetings,
guitar in
neighbor.
here. White sunny slacks from the Lion King.
Oh.
Christoph he's in the store and he
Goodbye
just
now.
breaks out the guitar.
Toodaloo.
I'm gonna go try that at Target. Grab a guitar. Just go in the middle of there and start strumming the guitar. 1020 for
Greetings,
the
neighbor.
leisure banner from Wall-E. Why not? I'm gonna buy that. We need
Thank you
decorations.
kindly.
528
Good
for
day,
the white corner counter with white marble top. All right.
Oh.
We're getting
Thank
laggy
you
here.
kindly.
We've got 4,000 for the
Hello.
dark gray graded tile paper. I'm gonna buy that.
Thank you kindly.
We got 54.40 for the floral mirror from the Lion
Greetings,
King.
Oh,
2040 for
Hello.
the sea snail shell from Moana. Say that 10 times. Sea snail shell.
Thank you kindly.
1,000 for the
Greetings,
rounded
neighbor.
frame from Mickey and Friends.
Ah.
Sea snail shell.
Bye-bye.
A10 for
Hello.
the crowned Mickey Mouse plant from Mickey and Friends. Sea snail shell. There we go. See, I can say it. I don't know if I can say it faster than
Thank
that,
you
though.
kindly.
360 for the mortar and pestle.
Greetings, neighbor. Oh.
I wish they would take Scrooge
Goodbye
off.
now.
You could turn him off because it's just over and over again.
Greetings, neighbor.
Large pale wood dining table.
Bye-bye
But,
now.
you know, it is what it is. 54.40 for the
dear.
chandelier of the deep.
Thank you kindly.
4,800 for the
Greetings,
homie
neighbor.
rug from Tangled.
Oh,
And what do we have here? We've got 6,000
Good
for
day,
the
dear.
leather couch from Monsters, Inc. And that's going to do it for Scrooge's daily
Bye-bye.
inventory, everyone. Let's go outside and finish the show. All right. I hope you all have a magical rest of your Tuesday. Take some of that magic, spread it to your family, your friends, your pets, everyone that you find in your community, because that, my friends, is how we change the world. Please share, like, comment on this or on my videos. Please watch them for the contest, of course, and just to watch them. Just don't watch them for the contest. I mean, it's not just about money. All right, it's about having fun. It's about saving animals. It's about emptying out the shelter. So, you know, and I'm gonna, as I said earlier, I'm not gonna bring the list removals to the channel any further. I just feel it brings people down. I don't want to bring anyone down. I want to make people happy. And so it's not that it's not going to happen, but it's just, there's nothing we can do about it. The only thing that we can do is persevere and try to save every animal that we can that is alive. And that is the focus of this channel. I want to apologize again. I hope you all forgive me. I hope you all can forgive me for the bit of snarkiness I had yesterday with the umbrellas. I love umbrellas. They protect my head when it's raining. They protect my hair when it's raining. I love umbrellas, okay? I'm not anti-umbrella, I promise. So I hope you can forgive me for that. I just get I let it get to me a little bit too much, and I bring it to my show when I'm over on Twitter. So I'm going to do Twitter after the shows. But please go over there and share the dogs that I have that I've tweeted, and also on my Facebook, so that we can save lives. You guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. I love your comments. I love everything you say, even when you call me old. Absolutely love it, and I look forward to chatting with you all each and every morning. So I appreciate you all so much. So I will, and I just want to tell you, I'm a human being. I'm human. I have human reactions. I get hurt. I get depressed and all that stuff, but I try to maintain a positive outlook on things, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to take like a negative and turn it into a positive. I'm not going to bring the negativity to the channel because I feel it doesn't do any good. I want to keep this positive. So I hope you all have an amazing Tuesday. Let's get out there and do some good. Let's save some animals' lives, and I will see you all on tomorrow's show and later on some videos for Jedi Survivor. Make sure you tune in. I'll see you then.